All right, it is the segment that is sweeping the sports world, as a matter of fact. Mr. Darren McCarty, the fine purveyor of over 125 NHL fights.
Wow. Damn, this is
129 regular season.
129 regular season NHL fights. He knows a thing or two about putting the Dukes up. All right, let's just say it like that.
D-Mac?
What's your win percentage?
100 fights?
Yeah, what's your win percentage?
I think so 129 regular season. I think probably another 10 exhibition. Probably another 10
exhibition fights.
Probably. You add 45 my 1 year in the minors.
Yeah.
So, and then you add probably.
You had 45 fights
60
in the minors.
Did you say you had 45
I got
fights
like
250?
250.
You had 45 in 1 year.
Well, yeah, the year before I made Detroit. 278 penalty minutes with 45 majors, no
fights in the
10s.
minors.
Don't they only play like 60 games? 65
No, we played
games?
80.
You play 80?
Yeah.
So you have a fight more than every other game.
Yes, more than
In
half
the minors,
games.
before you try to make the team. Had 19
D-Mac
goals,
is
too.
the fucking
Gotta
man.
get it how you live.
Yeah, get it how
is
you
the
live.
man.
Woodward Sports Chat thread, Shua says, best segment of the week. And it is. For those that don't know, if you're new to
This is a
this,
special one.
the moral of the story is Darren McCarty's been in a lot of fights.
Yeah.
So he knows a thing or two about them. He drops his expertise. We play a fight video, and it's just people fighting.
And then also, if you were listening yesterday, because
Yes.
usually Doc Pierce is in on Tuesdays, was here yesterday, and he let a little nugget go that people didn't know, is that I boxed summertime 12 years, like trained.
Yeah.
Right, that's
For
what I
fighting.
did. Just to be a better, for that, but also the conditioning and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
so
good workout.
I know my way around the ring, right, from doing that. So in watching this now, today's edition, guys, Spenny, is the volume?
The volume is down.
Can we turn the volume? I want to play. Is it possible?
Yeah, we can use the volume.
I want to play this through after I introduce it. And I'm going to play it through the first time, and I don't want anybody to comment over it because
Okay.
I want you to experience this clip, and I want you to hear the narratives, and then when we break it down, we can go through it. This brings a tear to my eye. This brings, you know what? The boys out there taking business, or taking care of business. What do I mean by that? When you have a brother in arms, a guy who was a former NHL player. Now, the big guy in this video's name is Nick Tarnasky.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Now, Nick Tarnasky is about 6'2", 225 pounds when he played, so I'd say he's probably a little bit bigger than that now. Anyways, he has accumulated probably 700 professional hockey games between the AHL, Russia, and the NHL and stuff like that. He played in Florida, played in Tampa, Montreal, stuff like that. He was tough, right? 1,100 penalty minutes.
Yeah.
So a guy that knows his way around. Now, also, too, if you talk to anybody, one of the nicest guys, which most Enforcer guys are, but just a great teammate and a great guy. But enough's enough. So I want you to watch this clip, and this has another special place in my heart because it's on the golf course, which we do not condone any of this, right? We don't condone.
We simply react to it.
We just are reacting to this. But maybe you've been in this situation, maybe not. Now, also, too, segue, Spenny, I just did the Loom Buzzin' read. Buddy might have been better off drinking a few Buzzins and having a little buzz instead of alcohol. When you cannot contain your alcohol in public, you should not do it. Trust me, from a guy who used to know. Anyway, so we're going to play this. This is Nick Tarnasky. Did we ever find out the other dude's name?
No.
All right, we'll call him PB.
PB.
Punching bag. So let's watch.
You guys need to get off the golf course.
Yeah, we will, man.
Go now. Like, pack up, go now.
Oh, tough guy here.
And go. You're not scaring anybody. You're just making yourself.
Hey, man. Come on, man. Hey.
Off to a good start, buddy.
I fucking told you. Man, leave him alone.
You want another? You want one too?
Came at me. Leave him alone, man.
I got it all on record.
It's around the golf.
I got it all on record.
Stop it there. All right, there's a lot to break down.
Yes.
We haven't even started yet, and there's a lot to
so
break
far,
down.
but I wanted you, because the audio in these, right, it's just sort of like a police cam. We got to give everybody the right justice. Whoever's videoing this, by the way, Pretty good job.
Yeah, oh, for
Shout
sure.
out to
Pretty
the
good
camera.
job. So it looks as if, and from what we come to tell, is on the golf course, Buddy's hammered.
Fairly common. It's fairly common.
And to me this. So from reading the story, 23 minutes they waited for them to go, and they still hadn't left. Right. So Nick's a little bit perturbed. Obviously, you see Buddy. He was not. He's hooting and hollering like an animal in the wild. And he says, "You're not scaring anybody, buddy." Right. But then he's had enough. And
Let's fucking go.
right. So let's go. And this is what happens. You're gonna rush any guy that big or whatever. And he told him he was gonna throw him in the lake.
Hey, man.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
So he just that looked more like Penny Sewell.
Yes.
It did.
That
Just
was a
bull
great-
rush. Didn't it look like he just like pancaked that dude?
Like a pulling guard.
And he did tell him. To be fair,
did
he
tell
did
him.
tell him what he was going to do.
He did, and then
Now, D-Mac, hold on. He has told this man what he's going to do
100%,
beforehand.
100%,
And he told him again what he's going to do.
100%.
He's telling him again right now as he's crawling out of the lake. He told him what he's going to do again. So none of this is new to anyone there.
Right.
Okay, let's roll on.
Oh, look
Buddy
at
tried to play the piece. Okay, right here.
Oh, God.
Dude, do you see that right there?
Yeah, like,
oh my
D-Mac.
gosh! Rule number one:
Come on,
if
man.
you're gonna be an idiot or you're smaller, do not ever let the big guys get you locked
That
out. Do you see
stance.
that?
Yeah, the
Spenny,
stance.
rewind that. I want everybody
He's locked.
watch this. This is muscle memory or whatever. Watch when Nick in the white decides enough's enough, and he grabs him because there's a split second. Buddy's trying to help him. Look at boom,
He's locked, bro.
right here, and go ahead.
Yep,
Boom,
right there.
you're locked out. You're done. It's
D-Mac,
over with by now.
We've learned this from this segment, from Thursday Fights. You have taught us this. Rule number one, the grab. The grab is the most important thing in a fight of this structure,
Yeah.
right? In the street fight. If you can lock, it's over for your opponent because you can't be hit.
Well, at that size, the only chance for the smaller guy is to shoot right here.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Right, is
to
to
shoot.
shoot,
there's
and
no
he
way
wasn't
he's
shooting anything
No, you
except.
didn't need
No
in the
way he's
face.
shooting him.
Okay, so now watch, and this is what I said too, and you tell me in the chat. Let's play out a couple of these smacks. Boom.
Bam.
Boom.
Bam.
Now,
60%ers, guys.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
That was
So
not
I
real
will
power.
say this is why this man, Nick Tarnasky, is such a nice dude. Even there, knowing the guy's drunk, could have wailed. He came over the top. Look where he punched him. He
Yep.
didn't bring him from here.
Yep.
He brought him like, you're annoying me. And,
Just put
and
some on your
I
mouth.
hope you can get the point.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to put something on your mouth.
And what happens? Some people just don't get the points. Many play it.
D-Mac, hold on, Spenny. D-Mac, I've told you this many, many times.
I got so excited to spill my coffee.
The nature of NHL players and hockey players, the violence in which you guys do things with a lot of civility.
Tons of civility.
It's incredible.
This
to
is
me.
the ultimate, and hear me out here. This is the ultimate puck around and find out moment.
Big fact.
Right? Because also, too, if you run into, and I will speak from an NHL player that is orating you to stop because this is what I'm going to do, well, this is what he's going to do. Right? So the way that he grabbed him, the way that he's still trying to be civil, Neil.
Yep.
Right? The
Yes.
civility right there, which you said is still, was that not some niceties? That was almost like bitch slapping the guy to me.
Correct. It was civil.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
It
was
was
civil. So right here, watch, but buddies, we all know these people. Usually, these are my cousins back in the day. They're just so stupid that it's just gonna escalate himself. And then what are you doing there, white shoes?
Into a ball, dude. Look at
Watch
this
that,
guy.
and so I'll tell you this:
He's
the
right into
fact
a
that
grizzly bear.
I've had to lock you out and I put my hands on you. Now I'm getting mad.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting mad.
Oh,
You get
shit.
out of here.
That's sure.
You get out of
Bro,
here.
y'all- both of
and
y'all.
this guy, like,
What do you do here, D-Mac?
You run.
I think right here I'm crossing over and absolutely
D-Mac,
drilling
This
it
is
out.
the point of no return.
Yeah.
This is where either you gonna get knocked the fuck out or
D-Mac, this is a question I have for you. When I see him, what I saw him before, the stance he takes, that's a man that's been in fights. Like
You
the
think?
stance doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, you think
D-Mac
left foot forward, ready to and ready to unload?
Like look
This
at
is
Like
the best part
I'll
of
tell
the
you
fight.
this right now. He's more annoyed.
This is the best part of the fight because he goes full comic book mode where he is giving sound effects for his next series of punches. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
I want the people to look at this picture. Which man is ready to fight?
Yeah, come on,
And
man.
which man is
And
not?
which man is drunk off
ready
his
to
ass?
die, damn near.
and here it is.
Oh!
Did you hear that first one?
Boom, 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 bam, bam.
Listen to the first one.
Type of shit I'm on wouldn't understand. Dog, that's hilarious.
I'll give that drunk dude, like he
he's
had to
got a
be
chip.
real drunk, dude, because usually be not. But he hit him in the side of the head. He
Yeah.
didn't hit him on the button.
Yeah. And then dropped an enough on him.
Enough.
And here he comes
Dog, he's
again.
wobbling.
This is the
dear.
best ever.
Again, D-Mac. Look at
He caught air. He caught air, man.
Oh, and a thud.
Damn.
And the thud.
The fall away slam.
dude, D-Mac.
Bro, he hit him with a fucking fall away slam.
The stance he took on the
He hits the
throw.
ground.
You know what
So
that was
hard.
like? Honestly,
hip
that's
toss.
like one. That's like one of my family fights.
Yeah.
No, like cousin fights or whatever, because one of them's too drunk that you have to like throw him somewhere.
He hit the ground.
But
so
but
hard.
I mean the resilience on the kid.
yeah.
Thomas Perry, play the damn clip. Hey, Thomas, we'll tell you how we're going to work Thursday
Yeah.
fight.
Hey,
all right, Thomas?
And I'll tell you this: the so Canadian about it is that dude's not embarrassed. He's bragging to his buddies, bro. Did you see the shots I took, bro?
Yeah.
You want nothing to do with me.
What do you
I want to hear an interview with the drunk.
Yeah. What do you rate the guy's chin? Like the drunk dude's chin?
Oh, dude, he
Shit,
can take a
he
punch.
took a punch, yeah.
Like
a lot of them.
low key,
But I also
I'm
don't
impressed.
think he like.
Tarnasky wasn't trying to
couple-
kill him.
How about
Wasn't
that,
trying to
Greg?
kill him.
Is it a Canadian heritage moment?
Oh, absolutely. Look at that. He got him vertical, bro.
He's horizontal, man. Come on. He like
Good form by Tarnasky too.
it's like
but,
a
like-
hip toss he gave him.
I don't know.
That shit is
The
crazy.
moral of this story, is this: when you're in these situations,
Nobody
you
give
need
up.
to take stock of a man's stance because it will tell you everything.
Yeah.
It will tell you whether or not you should even be involved in this.
Neil, I truly believe a very wise poet once told us this before. The hips do not lie.
No,
The hips do not lie.
They don't.
Kira.
like
The stance and the size, like, bro, you was already outmatched size-wise. But
That's
when
how.
he takes that
And
stance,
honestly, I think the guy was more than drunk.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
able to endure that.
Oh,
That
yeah,
had
he
that
was
had
on
a
some
little
booger
bit
sugar.
of.
He was off some snooters.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
some
some
booger
snooters for
sugar.
sure, bro.
I can still do
Even the snooter rage at the beginning.
Oh yeah, the snooter.
And even getting thrown in the water didn't wake him up. You
Yep.
thought at the beginning that would have been all right.
Let's
fucking go.
in the chat, Michael Weary, damn, getting hit with sound effects must suck.
It's
Yeah,
so
big fat.
awesome.
That's tough to recover from, I think, as a man.
He sound like Mike Breen.
For real, got his ass beat by Mike Breen. Let's watch through the whole clip one more time.
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's watch it from the beginning.
Okay.
You guys need to get off the golf course.
He's talking himself into it.
Pack up. Go now. Park and go.
Honestly, if you're going to fight this guy, that's what you got to do. You
Yeah,
got to
but-
get in the zone.
At this
No
point.
avail.
Come on, man.
His friend.
Hey, off to a good start, buddy.
Good start, buddy.
Great chirp, dude.
Record. I got it all on record.
Oh, he's banging him there.
Banging him there.
He got hit with 2 sets of sound effects.
No fucking way.
He hits the ground so hard.
God damn.
That's shoulder damage.
He hit him with
yeah.
the Guardian alarm. Get out. The commentary is just as good as the fight.
Dude, not a good start up or up to a good start, buddy.
You know what, though? It took him 2 times, but then finally he walked away.
Yeah.
But credit to your guy, though, man. That was as civil of a beating as I've ever seen.
No, for real.
And
He could have
for
killed
as
that man.
bad of a beating as it
Yeah,
was.
but it was
coulda
so
killed that man.
it was so civil.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like I never feared for the guy's life or anything like that.
Yep.
But the point was made.
Well, that's what it was. It was to make more of the point than it was to seriously. Because if he wanted it, like
Yeah.
he was hitting him to get away. I just reached out to one of the gyms of Shorzy because he played with him over in Russia. I wondered if he narrated in his fights.
Oh, yeah.
Some guys do that when they throw punches. Like they.
Well, Rad Dad Scott asked you, ironically enough, D-Mac, have you ever been in a hockey fight and the other guy yells bang every time he punches you?
Bam.
You've had guys that grunt, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's some.
Like the
there's,
Williams sisters.
There's some like when you're in a clinch too. A lot of time, like when you're fighting a guy in a more of a technical, right, wrapping up or grabbing up. Sometimes there's some talking, but
Yeah, and honestly, shout out KG, the perfect back wall for the situation.
You know I got y'all.
The fighter.
The fighter.
This is why I'm here, man.
Them fights.
That's why they brought me back.
Andrew Schmidt, that dude's next tee shot went 400 plus.
Yeah.
dude, I bet you. See, that's the difference between if you got Tarnasky coming off a double bogey, that would have ended it even worse.
Yeah, that's good.
If I 3-putted the last hole and that came in, I'd take it somewhat on you.
KMG King, this is one of the most entertaining fights I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I will say this. That was one of the more elite fight breakdowns certainly of that fight, which made the rounds around the internet. Nowhere else in the social media / sports talk sphere did you get analyzation like that of the fight. So D-Mac, props to you, my friend. Very well done. I learned, again, through the progression of Thursday fights, I learned very early on that was over. Not because of size or anything like that. The grab. The lock right away. And D-Mac has told us all this. It's all about the lock.
Yep.
It's literally all about the lock. 2 takeaways I have from Thursday fights with Darren McCarty. It's about the lock, number 1.
Yeah.
And number 2, don't wear a hoodie.
Don't wear a hoodie to a bar.
Big facts. You could have used that in my Cato, couldn't
Yeah,
you?
for sure.
I didn't have a hoodie on. I didn't have a hoodie on.
Yeah, little homie probably had some booger sugar in him for sure.
Oh, yeah. Without a
He
doubt.
took a couple of that.
Do you think he knew who
I gotta
Tarnasky
get
was?
the.
No chance.
Hey, there's an unedited video that I'm gonna see if I can get.
Oh, hell yeah.
From the guy who took it or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Hell
Yes.
it's making its rounds with the boys. So I'll keep you posted next
His
week.
media interviews got to be off the charts
Oh,
right
you
now.
know it. You know it.
Got to be off the charts.
Well, off the charts, and you know what? No charges. Like,
Yeah.
self-defense.
I get to monetize off whooping your ass? Why not?
Yeah.